The chapter kicks off with a massive explosion rocking the city. Flames and smoke fill the air, signaling the start of a brutal battle. Inside the command center, Egoistic is taking charge. He orders SEO Yoon to crank the power up another level, and she eagerly complies with a big yay. The giant mech begins its assault. Powerful energy beams are fired into the sky, creating shockwaves that shake the entire area. A close-up of Stardust shows her sporting a confident smirk. It seems like she's already figured out a weakness or something interesting about her opponent. With a determined cry, Stardust dives headfirst into the fray. Her eyes are burning with an unshakable will to fight. A violent collision. Stardust slams into the mech, releasing a burst of energy as she delivers a direct blow to the metal giant. The tension reaches a breaking point. As the girls scream and worry, even Egoistic loses his cool, shouting, "No chance." Someone's digging in deep. With a powerful Hiro, they put every ounce of strength into their next move. A full view of the massive war machine treading down the road. It looks like an unstoppable mobile fortress moving through the landscape. Time for Egoistic to show off. Typing furiously, he challenges them. Want to see the moves I used to dominate the arcades? Egoistic shows no mercy, unleashing a relentless barrage of attacks from his mech. He shouts, "Here I go, Stardust." As the battle intensifies, despite the overwhelming assault, Stardust lets out a mysterious smile. She can feel her inner power gradually awakening and surging through her. Constant explosions erupt as energy beams collide. Stardust thinks to herself, "I'm getting stronger. I can really feel it now." With a look of pure excitement, she challenges him, shouting, "Come on, Egoistic!" It seems she's actually starting to enjoy the thrill of the fight. Shrouded in a brilliant golden aura, Stardust charges straight at the giant mech like an unstoppable bolt of lightning. A powerful landing creates a shockwave. She's using her incredible speed and agility to scout for any opening in his defenses. Stardust performs a stunning aerial flip, effortlessly dodging the heavy sweeps of the robot's massive metal arms. A close-up of Stardust mid-flip. She confidently declares, "I'm used to this robot's movements now. You just wait right there." From Egoistic's perspective, he begins to notice her terrifying increase in speed. Suddenly, Stardust vanishes from the radar's sight. A massive shockwave erupts at the heart of the battlefield. Stardust's impact is so powerful that it sends tremors through the very ground. Egoistic bursts into a taunting laugh. He mocks Stardust, telling her that thinking she's mastered his robot's patterns is nothing but a grand delusion. Stardust is losing her cool. Gritting her teeth with her aura blazing, she snaps, "You're yapping so much it's driving me crazy?" The Octopus mech begins to show its true colors. A massive surge of energy builds up, preparing to fire a devastating blast. Undeterred, Stardust channels all her power into her fist and charges forward like a bolt of lightning, determined to crush the metal giant. In the command center, the radar screens flash with urgent beep, beep, warnings. The system is signaling an imminent, high-magnitude collision. Chaos erupts in the cockpit. SEO Yoon screams in panic as she realizes Egoistic is about to do something reckless. "Hey, what are you doing?" With a look of pure excitement, Egoistic grips the lever tight. He declares, "This is how it should feel. Stardust. Now, I'm going for real too." He shouts the command to the system, "Octopus output up." His expression is a mix of madness and absolute determination. Amidst betrayal small fry, creating a humorous contrast to the life and death struggle happening below. An awkward silence fills the command room after Egoistic's bold command. Everyone freezes, holding their breath to see what happens next. Back in the command room, SEO Yoon lets out a weary sheesh. She's clearly done with Egoistic's over-the-top excitement, while everyone else just watches in disbelief. The Octopus mech begins a complex series of mechanical shifts. Its joints lock into place, gearing up for a high-speed assault. Stardust looks visibly tense. A taunt appears. "Can you adapt to this speed too?" She swallows hard, Feeling the pressure mount? The giant mech stomps heavily onto the road, leaving deep cracks in its wake. Its sheer weight and power are absolutely terrifying. Stardust is overwhelmed by the robot's onslaught. She's forced back, struggling to keep her footing against the immense impact. Standing amidst the dust, Stardust gasps for breath. Her aura is still blazing bright, showing that she's far from giving up. The battle is being live-streamed. Netizens are going wild with comments like, "Is this really Stardust? And is she finally reaching S rank?" A hilarious moment cuts in as Egoistic's teammate yells through the comms, "Appa, control it properly, and focus." Seems like the boss is getting scolded mid-fight. Stardust glares at the mech with cold, sharp eyes. She realizes she has one more reason to take this thing down. Egoistic's girls. Talk about a jealous motivation. Stardust clenches her fist, channeling all her frustration and resolve into her next move. She thinks, if Egoistic, if he wasn't here. Stardust admits that taking down this massive weapon used to be an impossible task. But now, things have changed. With a sharp gaze, she declares, "Now we can do it." She gathers her strength and launches herself forward like an arrow. A massive collision erupts at the mech's leg joint. Stardust is specifically targeting its most vulnerable points. Inside the cockpit, Egoistic starts to feel the heat. He grinds his teeth in frustration as he sees Stardust gaining the upper hand. ECOUN delivers an urgent warning. The output is failing, and they only have 10 minutes left. The others are stunned by Stardust's overwhelming growth. Despite the dire situation, Egoistic just laughs, stubbornly insisting that he'll enjoy this fight until the very end. He immediately gets a smack on the head. The red-haired girl calls him a lunatic since they're about to explode, while the rest of the crew is dying from motion sickness. Stardust lands firmly on the robot's frame. Her golden aura is now burning brighter and more intense than ever before. She sprints up the massive metal body, leaving nothing but smoke and sparks in her wake. Finally, she spots it. Stardust's eyes flare with determination as she locates the cockpit. There he is. Just as Stardust is about to move, an urgent command rings in her ear. "Get out of that area right now, Stardust." Stunned, she gasps, "What?" Meanwhile, the Octopass mech continues its rampage through the smoke and debris, completely unaware of the looming danger. The terrifying truth is revealed. The president has authorized a small nuclear missile strike on the giant weapon. Stardust's face pales in sheer shock. The command center warns, "If you get caught in it, you'll die." They've gone absolutely insane, deciding to use nukes so close to civilians. Stardust is furious. If that missile hits, civilians will be in peril. She curses the foul side of politics there, willing to sacrifice everything just to look productive. She tries to argue, but they bark back, "Don't argue. Just get out of there now." The pressure from above leaves her in a terrible dilemma. Egoistic, still perched on his mech, taunts her, "Stardust, how long are you planning to space out? My punch is itching badly now." Stardust looks at him with pained eyes. She realizes he actually stopped fighting to wait for her. A villain being considerate, while unaware that death is falling from the sky. In a moment of pure emotion, Stardust clenches her hand and whispers, "I'm sorry." Egoistic is caught off guard, shouting, "What?" "Stardust." A deafening sound tears through the air. Stardust charges toward Egoistic instead of fleeing, marking a shocking turning point in their relationship. Stardust makes a bold move. She rips off her earpiece and tosses it aside. She's officially cutting ties with the ones ordering the strike. At HQ, the staff panics. She threw away the receiver. "What do we do now?" But a cold voice responds, "It's fine. We'll find an answer. Like always." The corrupt president is casually munching on popcorn, watching the life and death struggle like it's a Sunday movie. He just wants to wait and see. In the cockpit, Egoistic is completely off guard. He shouts, "Hey, Stardust, where are you going? Don't tell me you're running away." A deep, conflicted monologue begins. In the eyes of the state, Egoistic isn't a rank villain, a terrorist who must be eliminated. But Stardust's gaze softens, yet turns resolute. She admits a hidden truth to herself. For some reason, I just can't hate him. Chapter 36 ends with Stardust glowing with power and surging forward. Her vow echoes, "This time, I'll save him."